Hey guys, what's up? Here with you trailer review, and I know I haven't done this in a long time. This trailer is long overdue, but I really want to talk about it. I'm talking about the teaser trailer for Fences, which came out in late September, and as an adaptation of the play the same name by August Wilson, and it's being directed by Denzel Washington, stars him and Viola Davis. The movie's also written by Wilson, and this teaser trailer is one of my favorites of the year. Let's get to it. This trailer is composed of two main scenes. One involving interaction between Washington and his son, and another between Washington and Davis. Also, I'd like to point out that Washington and Davis did star in a revival display in 2010, which won 3 Tonys, one being Best Revival Play, Best Actor in a Play, and Best Actress in a Play. Also, the play itself won the 1987 Pulitzer Prize for Drama and 1987 Tony Award for Best Play. And it's been taking a while for an adaptation to be made because Wilson insisted that this film be directed by an African American. So who better than someone who has starred in the play? And who better to cast than people who starred in the play? I haven't seen a single film that Washington has directed, but I've heard good things about him, so I'm hoping to check him out at some point. Alright, so for the trailer itself, this is one of my favorite trailers of the year, and I rewatched it so many times, and I'm very excited for this film. This honestly might probably be my third most anticipated film of December, the second being La La Land, and first, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. That kind of goes without saying. So, yeah. Every time I watch this trailer, I'm always glued to the screen, and I'm just kind of excited for what will play out once the film hits theaters and when I see it. Alright, the trailer is composed of 2 main scenes, one involving interaction between Washington and his son, and another between Washington and Davis. And there's also some overlaying footage during the interaction between Washington and his son. About the scene with so let's start with the scene involving the interaction between Washington and his son. That is a very effective scene. One main reason is because it does reveal some details about the character. Washington shows in that scene that says some dialogue that proves that he is not exactly very fond of his son, doesn't hold a very high opinion of him. He even says, "You're about the biggest fool I ever saw." And yeah. He really just seems to be very brutally honest. He's not letting up at all. He is going all out when it comes to his thoughts on his son, and also his reasoning behind why he raises him the way he is. And he even says advice. You best be making sure that they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying? There's this underlying sense of tension between not only Washington and his son, but just the entire family in general. You really see the tension there is really there because, I don't know, they don't seem to have very much of a strong relationship. They don't really seem to be getting along the best. The reasons why, I don't know entirely, because they didn't really showcase any of those, they really didn't give anything that could relate to that away in the trailer, which I pretty much appreciate because it saves something for the film, right? And if there's any hints, they are probably very more or less implied than anything else. There is one scene where the son throws a football helmet on the ground, and I guess his father sees that. I think he does it in front of his father. There's much for me to go on, but one thing for sure, that scene really got to me. It's one of the most effective scenes I've seen in a trailer all year. Mostly because of Denzel Washington's line delivery. He delivers those lines with such conviction and dedication, which I'm not surprised by considering the fact that he is such a great actor. He really is going all into it, and he really is bringing this character to life. He did a great job. For what I saw in those scenes, he did a great job, and I'm really excited to see the rest of his performance. There's also the other scene. That one also really got me, and it's probably one I have like whenever I keep scrolling back to the trailer to watch certain parts of the trailer, that's probably one I've scrolled back to the most. Sorry. It's Viola Davis's outburst. After this line that Washington says, "It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years," she says, "Well, I've been standing with you. I got 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you." Her delivery really got to me. Like Washington, lots of dedication and conviction, and that really got to me. That got me. She just seems very angry and just fed up with how her husband is acting. Maybe, there's a sense of maybe there's a sense of frustration building up inside her, and it's just eating her alive, and she just needs to let it out. And I guess this is the breaking point. There are a lot of things that intrigue about this movie. One, of course, being what leads up to these scenes. What takes place that causes this tension, and also what leads to what leads up to this? Is there some sort of conflict, tragedy? What is it? I'm glad they didn't give this away in the trailer, but I am very intrigued to know what it is. Also, I'm also very intrigued by Denzel Washington's character. More or less, I'm really intrigued by his thought process. How he thinks and how he basically views the world around him. And also, why does he act the way he does? I'm just very. I just want to know. I just hope that they'll explain why he is that way. Or maybe they'll show him in one place, and there'll be a transition to this point. I think so. He obviously there are some questions. There are some scenes where Washington seems to be kind of happy, and I'm wondering if they are before these scenes. I think there's a possibility that it might be that, but I don't entirely know, because, well, I just don't know. Because they barely give away any information in this trailer. So I'm left unsure about it. Another question I have about this, is Washington, sick of the monotony of his life or something like that? Or is there something more to this? Something more to that? The main reason why is because one of the pieces of footage that they showed in the trailer is one where he is seen working as a garbage man. So I'm guessing maybe he is not just happy, maybe, it's such a boring job and it's like a pattern or something like this that he's just not happy with his life. Basically his life is just this pattern repeating over and over again with no differentiation, no real excitement. And maybe it's just taking a toll on him or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, because, you're just going to go through a pattern like that, and just, repeats and repeats and repeats. It will take a toll on you. It will. One thing for sure, I am very intrigued to know how this film turns out, and also just the entire thing as a whole. I've just been I've been waiting a while for a drama, because, actually, in case you guys don't know this, drama is my favorite film genre. I just find it to be the most effective for me, and the films in that category seem to stick with me the most and also become my favorites. And I've just been waiting for a drama, just a drama, nothing else. Not a war drama, not a biographical drama, a comedy drama, anything like that. Just a drama, nothing more, nothing less. Honestly, from what I've seen on display in the trailer, it really shows potential of being one of the most effective films of the year. It could be one of the most captivating films of the year. I really hope so, because there's such great talent here, both behind and in front of the camera. And the trailer really, really got to me. I just really hope that it delivers, because, there's a lot. I am so intrigued by the trailer and what they show here, and I just really hope that they can deliver something truly special. Really, really hope so. Anyways, guys, that's my review for the teaser trailer for Fences. Comment below what did you think about the trailer. What are your thoughts on the play if you have seen it? Are you excited for the movie? And which was anticipated film December? It's probably Rogue One, isn't it? Oh, and by the way, I don't have any concerns about this trailer at all. I am very excited for this movie, and I really, really, really hope it delivers. Thanks for watching, guys. Until the next video, see ya.